right. We should be live. Hopefully we're live. Let me confirm here. If you're watching in the future, feel free to fast forward like 30 seconds as always. As I just make sure everything is, yep, it looks like we're live. So hello, everybody. I hope all is well. We're just telling our Discord and our Instagram that we're live. So I hope all is well for all you lovely people. There we go. Instagram knows now and Discord. So yeah, hopefully, I probably should have done a better job of telling people or planning these streams out. But you know what? I took a nap. I'm feeling good. I'm going to be gone this weekend. So I'll be vending Saturday at least. So you guys can hear me okay? Type 22. What's up, everybody? 22. I hope all of your days is going extremely well. Woohoo. Yeah, it's a great day. Hey, DJ, did you quit your old job? No, I did not quit my old job. I did not quit my old job at all. We're still working. And like I said, let me know if you can hear me. Probably don't want this here though. Sorry. I mean, I don't mind telling you. I'm not gonna talk about like what I do for my job. But I don't mind saying I'm still at my job. Wow, do we have 19 people watching already? Holy crap, that's incredible. What's up, everybody? 22. Hopefully the lag's not too bad. So for those, like I said, watching in the future or whatever, I'll just briefly tell you what today's stream is about. So, we're talking about Pokemon. We're talking about finding good Pokemon. We're talking about, the sets that are super expensive. The ones that might not be so expensive might be a good buy. Talking about some other things that we've been picking up for the store. I did get 18 out of 20 of the Mega UPC cases today. Super excited about that. Holy crap, that takes up a lot of space. I'm still waiting for my prismatic booster bundle cases. I got some Destin Rivals cases in, so really excited about those. Those are the booster bundles, and it's been good. So let's see what you guys are saying already. Is this where I come for shilling and misinformation? Yeah, that's it. No, yeah. Or you can just go to your mother's house. I'll be over there tonight. All right, buddy? Longtime D2 viewer. Yo, my boy Virus. I remember you. What's up, bro? Yo, my boy Pokey Lambo. He says we booming out in this mug. Yes, sir. Yo, DJ, what's up? This man is king. Albert, are you the guy who always writes on my YouTube videos constantly and says, DJ, help me get Pokemon? DJ, help me get Pokemon? Is that you that constantly asks that? Let me know if that's you, because I literally answer your question all the freaking time and you never, ever respond. Yo, my boy gotta catch them all. Oh, there's somebody, Albert. I don't know who that is, bro. It's this person. I appreciate them helping the algo, but every freaking video I make, not even kidding, they say, DJ, I'm poor. Like they'll say something just like that. DJ, I'm poor. I don't have any money. Can you help me get Pokemon? And then I say, hey, here's my website. Feel free to check it out. Every time. Like literally like the 20th or 30th time by now, bro. Are you still looking for IRs? I am. I've ran out, man. I've definitely put it out there that I'm looking for IRs, paying 70%, 75 if it's good, you know what I mean? But, generally we don't need anything crazy. And obviously if you sent me something crazy, I would pay you more money, but it'd have to be crazy. I would pay up to 80% cash, but it'd have to be really crazy at 80%. But overall, man, I'm looking for people, selling Black Bolt White Flare IRs and, Scarlet and Violet IRs and of course Sword and Shield, but like nothing crazy. I will take crazy stuff. But like, I mean, if you just look around your room and your room's like this, right? And you just got a bunch of IRs laying around, you're not gonna do shit with it anyways. Might as well sell it to me. But yeah, so we are. Are you, can we boom? I don't know about all that. Any set specifically? I would prefer really anything, man, as long as it's an IR. Yeah. I will say I'm not really looking for Hazel Flames unless it's like Piplup, Mega Base. It had to be like the SIRs, I think. I have a lot of the IRs for that one. But like, yeah, anything Scarlet and Violet's incredible. Sword and Shield. We can go older if you want. Yeah, just something I can sell, man. It doesn't have to be super expensive. It can be expensive, but yeah, whatever. Are your cases coming from the secondary marketplace or collection buyouts? And my mother's house is a scary place. No, so I'm buying from distro. It's not my distro. You can't. See, that's the thing. You're not going to get these cases from like, a random person. So I'll show you one of them. I opened these up because I had a customer. I oversold on UPCs, not the cases, but UPCs. So I had to open up a fresh case for this person. But this is what it looks like. If you guys have never seen them, like I said, 18 came in today, and we sold, man. We've sold, I think, 2 so far privately. And I think it's a pretty damn good deal what I'm offering. So it's the Mega UPC. So market right now, if you guys don't know, on just one of these is about $185. So I'm offering a sealed case for $200 each one. So 800. And that's before shipping. So I think honestly, this is heavy, bro. And it's big. So like at least $20 shipping, I think is really fair. But if you're on the West Coast, I'm going to have to say $25. I think for 20 extra dollars, you would be crazy to not get a sealed case if you're investing. Now, am I saying, you need to go out and buy the UPCs? I'm not saying that. What I am saying is if you're familiar with Pokemon, whether that was the 151 UPC, the Prismatic SPC, the Sword and Shield UPCs, you know how this goes. We all kind of know how this story is written. Over time, these things go crazy. So I think it's very fair for me to ask an extra $20 and you get a sealed case. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's very unreasonable. I mean, the premiums generally for sealed cases are, anywhere from 20% to 30%. If you look at Prismatic Evolutions, I think sealed cases for those are just shy of $2,000. And obviously that's a very large premium. And there's tons of premiums out there for sealed cases. So I do feel like that's pretty fair. I think this is probably the cheapest you're going to get it. Maybe not just on my store, but like in general, finding sealed cases is hard, man. I mean, yo, what's up, my boy Izzy? Yeah, you want one? Feel free. I'm not publicly putting those on the website. I've told people that it's too high risk of getting scammed. But if you hit me up on Instagram, hey DJ, I want one of those sealed cases, $820 shipped, or if you're on the West Coast, $825 shipped. Like I said, I personally think it's pretty fair. I don't see any world where these cases don't go to 1,000. Full disclosure, I bought sealed cases of the UPC when they first came out, and I spent $1,000 plus shipping for 4 or 5 of them. So, I mean, hey, $800, bro. Like, that's the thing, right? You're not going to get sealed cases from Costco. I mean, technically you can, but it's like the 2-pack. You're not going to get the real one from distro and stuff. Do keep in mind, guys, this is something I had to learn. So if you're new, this is just educational. If you're used to seeing like an ETB case, it's very different than an SPC or UPC. So when you get a sealed case for the Prismatic SPC or, the UPCs, they come like this. Okay. They come with just a clear piece of tape, just like this. Okay. And it looks exactly like this. I obviously had to open this one because I sold a customer UPC, but it comes just like this. Right. And obviously I will double box that for you and everything. But if you're looking for the red and white tape, do not get confused. UPCs are not sold like that. And again, same for the SPC. When I bought SPC off of Rudy Alpha Investments, it was the same thing. It's just one clear piece of tape. That's it, right? I will admit they're not, all of them aren't super pretty, but that's just how they are, right? The quality control really isn't the same from what I have seen when you're buying an ETB. Here, I can even show you these. I do have these for sale. I haven't put them on the website because they're just too expensive to sell publicly. So I will show you guys these as well. Not sure what I want to charge for these, man. So this is what a lot of people think all sealed cases look like. So this is Destin Rivals booster bundle. I do have 2 of these for sale if anybody is interested. Yeah, like honestly, if somebody doesn't buy this, I'd be really happy. I think eventually it's just a matter of time until Destin Rivals booster bundles, skyrocket. Now, again, you can go find them for a pretty good deal right now. I think they're like $50, $55 market, somewhere around there. But eventually, that time will come where, those will dry up, and who knows, maybe it'll be $70, $80 a bundle. Yeah, so I do have some sealed cases if you guys are interested. This is a pretty nice looking box too, I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. Isn't that pretty nice? This is brand new. This is straight from distro, man. You can see that. Yeah, it looks really nice. So I paid about $1,100 for those, slightly under. So I'm not even sure what market is on those, I'll be honest. Let's go ahead and look. What is the market on Destin Rivals booster bundle case? Does anybody know off the top of their head without looking? Let's see. I'm going to guess 1,400. Oh, wow. These went up a lot more than I thought they did. Oh, shit. Guys, you ain't going to guess this. Oh, wow. These went up. These went up big time. Holy shit. Okay. Let's see. I'm seeing 1,447. Marketplace actually 1,300. So most recent sale though was 1,447. So somewhere in this ballpark, that's a really big range, 1,300 and 1,447. But the cheapest you're going to find is 1,447. So the cheapest on TCG right now is $1,450. I would be willing to sell my sealed booster bundle case for 1,300. I think that's very fair. It's about $150 cheaper than where you can get on TCG. And hey, it comes from a good source. So if anybody is willing to take that, I get it. Most people don't have that kind of money. But for the people that are big on sealed and investing, this is definitely like a more of a long-term hold. Yeah, I have that for sale as well. When are you vending next? Hey, what's going on, Billy? Is it Billy? I'm vending next weekend, actually. So next weekend's gonna be real, or not next weekend, this weekend. Oh my God. Wow, today's Thursday, right? It's about to be Friday. So I will be vending Saturday in Williamsburg. So they're having a Comic-Con. And I was approached, I was invited, and they pay for the table, full disclosure. So they're having a Comic-Con. So they don't have any Pokemon vendors. And they said, hey, we're having trouble having Pokemon vendors, blah, blah, blah. We would love it if you would come and we'll pay for the table. Please just come and just bring Pokemon. And we think it could be a good opportunity for you. And I said, you know what? I'll do that. That's really cool. I like that. I'm a big comic books person myself. If you guys didn't know that, big comic book guy. I've been collecting comic books since I was a little kid, Spider-Man, everything Marvel, really, I've been collecting. So the benefit of something like this, if you go to a Pokemon TCG, excuse me, I'm still recovering from my sicknesses, all 27 of them, right? The benefit of going to like something unique like that is you're the only one. And Pokemon is very universal. So a lot of people like comic books tend to like Pokemon. So if there's no competition, it's really beneficial to me. And if you just go to a regular show, I have to compete with hundreds of viewers, hundreds of vendors for your attention and sales. And I think what's going to happen is a lot of people are going to go there for Comic-Con, but they're going to have kids. There's going to be teenagers. There's going to be people who are just taking their kids, don't really like comic books, but they like Pokemon, right? And so that's going to be perfect for me. I think business is going to be booming. And so it's going to be really interesting for me being the only one selling Pokemon at the show. So yes, I will be vending Saturday in Williamsburg, Virginia. And then the weekend after that, so not this weekend, but the one after, I have another show, and that's in Richmond. So I'm really excited about that. And then I think my next show after that is in April, if I'm not mistaken, and that's in like Fredericksburg. And I also uploaded my first full vendor POV video, and I thought that was really fun. I know it wasn't gonna do well; it got like 1,000 views, but I thought it was really fun, and it's a lot of work to actually make those videos. So, DJ, I'm very emotionally annoyed right now. I traded away 5151 ETBs in the Chilling Rain booster box last year for an Evo Skies booster box. I have an offer for my 9 Evo for 9 AHPC ETBs. Should I do it? Hey man, I mean that's a lot of money, man. Damn, 9. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a great deal. Um I don't know, man. That's tough because I like Evolving Skies. I like having one box over 9 for sure. I would keep my Evolving Skies if it was minty. If it was not minty, I would probably consider the trade. Yeah, I would consider the trade if it wasn't minty. But if it was minty, I'd keep the Evo Skies. That's just me. Let's see. I entered that. Let's see. Hey man, what is your cases of Destin Rivals boosted listed for? Listed under? I have not put that. Like I said, I don't put that stuff on the website. Anything cases, I'm not putting on the website. The chances of me getting scammed on that and getting charged back and stuff is really high. So if you guys want cases from me, please go to my Instagram, hit me up, private message me. Let's talk about it. I've already told you guys the prices, but I want to feel safe. I want to feel comfortable. And I'm not trying to get scammed out of, $1,400, right? So if I just put it on the website, Unfortunately, in this world, there are a lot of bad people and a lot of randoms are going to come in and try to scam me. Now, you could technically still scam me, which would be very sad. That being said, it is a lot less likely that someone that's a viewer of mine and then says, "Hey, DJ, I was watching the live stream. I'd like to buy that case off of you," is going to scam me. It's a lot less likely that they would scam me over some random person on the internet. So, yeah, it's out there if you guys want that opportunity. And honestly, this is the best case scenario, I think, for me. Out of the 20 that, well, I have 18 so far, but ultimately I will have 20. Out of the 20 cases for the UPC, I think ultimately the best, what's up, Rude? The best thing for me would be that nobody buys them, right? That'd be awesome for me if nobody buys my cases. And then 3 months from now, these cases are worth close to $1,000. That's what I think is ultimately going to happen. I can't guarantee that. I have no idea what the future actually is. But I don't see any way that the UPC over time, over a 3, 6 month, 12, 2-year time frame, that these don't go crazy, right? It's literally just a matter of time. I don't know when, though. That's the problem. And so when you get the sealed case, it does give you a little bit of safety there, in my opinion, compared to like the Costco drop, right? At any time, the loose UPC can be reprinted, blah, blah, blah. Are you going to get the sealed cases reprinted? I don't know. I don't know, but I can tell you Costco doesn't give out the 4 sealed cases, right? Like they do their own unique one that's a 2-caser, and it has like a sticker on the back, and this is a little bit different, I have a 151 ETB with 2 penny sleeve size little rips. I'm sad, would drastically reduce the value in 10 to 15 years. Oh, wow. 10 to 15. Oh, man. Man, I don't even, I'll barely be alive in 10, 15 years. Holy shit. I mean, it depends how big it is. You said a penny. Oh, wow. Penny's huge. I'm not going to lie. If I were you, I would go ahead and sell it. I would just get rid of it or try to just buy a minty one. That'd be what I would do. But I would not personally want to hold something with the size of a penny. A penny is a really big rip. Now, if it's little itty bitty ones, all right, we can work with those. But over time, that's probably going to get worse and worse, right? Like over time, that plastic is not made to last 20 years, right? 10 years or whatever that you're saying. So definitely it already having multiple holes. I would not want to hold that for the long run. It's going to degrade further. Things get loose, right? You look at old booster boxes, stuff degrades over time. I would personally, if you can get 85% for it, like of course try higher, like try for 90. I don't think you will get 90, but attempt it. And I would personally get rid of it. And if you really wanted another one, get a minty one. That'd be me though, but I would not want to be holding something like that personally. Thoughts on Pokemon Center Paldean Fates ETBs only being $100 over regular ETBs? Yeah, that's crazy. I love Paldean Fates personally. Oh, guys, did you guys see these? Did you guys see these in my video? I got 151. Look at that. Got some booster bundles. Of course, I already got these. These are criminally undervalued in my opinion. I think the Paldean Fates displays, which is a little bit nicer looking than something like this. To be fair, these have 25, so they are different. But I think it's nice to put up there. But yeah, we just got some 151 in. So yeah, I'm really excited about those. I paid $1,700, I think, before shipping or whatever. So not a great deal. Market on those about 1950, I think, or 1940, somewhere in that ballpark. And yeah, I think it's just a matter of time. Of course, those are going to go up. And I have to say, the display looks so nice. I had the prismatic one. You guys know I sold a bunch of those to viewers privately. I'll probably do the same thing with these, right? Like I'll probably just sell these privately as well. And anything expensive like that, like over $500, I really don't like to put on the website. I'm sorry, you're just going to have to hit me up on Instagram and we're going to have to work it out. Now, the Paldean Fates are not for sale because full disclosure, I paid about $1,200 for those. I think market's like 13 or 1250 or something around there. So, those are something I need to hold on for a little bit more. It wouldn't make sense to make 40, $50 on them. I'll wait a little bit more. I think they're criminally undervalued. The 151, we are up a little bit over $200. So at that point, yeah, I would sell those for market. I wouldn't mind. But we'll see on that one. Something else I've been buying. Listen, let me know what you guys think of this one. This one's a little risky. But I don't think it's the worst move I've ever made. I've been going to GameStop because GameStop's been restocking the Prismatic Evolution booster bundles. And they say they're $60 with discounts and pro membership and all this shit. I've been getting them for about $54, $55. Now, that might sound really expensive, right? But Prismatic booster bundle. That might sound expensive. I hear you. I hear you. Somebody's probably screaming right now. Well, calm your ass down because have you looked at the market value of these? I'm not saying it's the best deal in the world, but hey, look at that, bro. Market is $69 right now. The market is $69 for these. In GameStop, they are sitting on shelves for $60. I mean, that's a pretty good deal. That's a pretty good deal, honestly. You can call it $70, right? So you're basically paying 80, I don't know, 87% of market for Prismatic from GameStop. And if you got discounts, if you got points, I did get some of them for like $50 flat, which I thought was an incredible deal. And how long until Prismatic booster bundles hit those 151 levels, right? 151 is out of reach for a lot of people. Those are going for about $150 plus right now. These are still pretty affordable, right? $70. And like I said, they're just sitting on shelves right now at GameStop. So I've been going to GameStop every day because you can only buy two. There was a day like yesterday or the day before, I forget, but I was able to go to two GameStops. And I'm just going to sit on them. Those are for like my PC. I don't want to say PC. Those are for like my investing portfolio, right? I wouldn't throw those on the store right now because it's not like I got it for a great deal. I think, we wouldn't make enough money off it, but I think it's not a bad time. Like if you can find it cheaper than that, by all means, but I don't know if you're going to find it cheaper than that. And there has been a lot of opportunities with GameStop. I mean, hey, listen, I get it. I don't like GameStop myself, but who remembers the SPC thing that was going on? And that was just early or late last year, guys. It was just a few months ago where the Prismatic SPCs were going for $200 and they were sitting on shelves and nobody was buying them because they were like, look at these scalpers, GameStop, blah, blah, blah. Now they're over $300 again. You see what I'm saying? So like, would you go back in time right now and buy those for 200? I sure would. I should have. I didn't buy any from GameStop because I thought they're going to keep going down. We heard all these rumors of Costco, blah, 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 that ended up all being fake. It ended up all being fake for sure. So yeah, I think this is going to be the same thing. I think people are just letting these shit on GameStop right now. And it's a missed opportunity. It's not the greatest deal in the world, but it's well under market, guys. We need to stop thinking that Prismatic is a $50 booster bundle because it's really not. It's getting closer and closer to that $100 mark. It really is. Not saying that it can't come back down. I would be surprised if it did. But I mean, how much longer are you going to get with this, guys? We are already in March. Before you know it, it's going to be 2027. And then that's it. We're done. So times like these, not the worst time in the world to get something if you've missed your opportunity. Obviously, some jackass in the comment section can be like, well, you should have got them last year. Well, okay, yeah, you should have. But guess what? We can't fix that. All we can do is look forward, right? What are you thinking about Ascent of Heroes ETBs at $100? They're about 105 today. So I got 4 more today. I put them on the store for $90. They sold out instantly. So it was about $15 under market for each one. I got them for a decent deal. I got them for about $80 off somebody locally. So, I profited $10 a pop. And like I said, they instantly sold out. Like, I think the 4 ETBs I put on the store today, probably, 15 to 20 seconds they lasted, I would say. Yeah, a couple seconds. So the demand for Ascent of Heroes has not slowed down at all. I think the only thing that will change potentially is the price. Do I think I could have sold out at $100? Yeah, absolutely. I could have got greedy. I could have profited an extra $10 on each one of those. No problem. I really think they would have sold out at $100. But hey, when I get a decent deal, I do like to pass that forward to my customers when I can. I can't always do that, but every now and then we get a good deal. So I generally will base my price off of the price that I get them for, right? So, if I'm paying 80%, generally there's really no deal for you guys simply because, hey, after fees, after blah, 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 like there's not much meat on the bone for a deal. But hey, when I get it for 70 or 75%, which is very rare, far in between, at that point, yeah, I can give you guys a nice thank you for using my store kind of deal. And I feel like at $90, hey, that's the same price as GameStop. Pretty good. Actually, I think it's cheaper than GameStop now, which is crazy to say. I think GameStop's charging $100 again, people were saying. So who knows? Are you selling those DR booster cases? Yes, I did mention I was selling those. Yes, you can DM me. So don't lowball me. Market is over $1,400 or whatever. So I would take 1,300. I think that's a pretty good deal. I'm sorry, 1,320 or 15. Depends what state you're on. Feel free to DM me. I'll look it up on Pirate Ship. I'm not trying to make any money off shipping. So we'll add like $15 for shipping, something around there. If it's cheaper, then it's cheaper. But if it's slightly more, then it's slightly more for shipping. I'm not going to profit off shipping, just so you know. Yeah. So that's about $150 under market for those. I think you're not going to get that deal anywhere else. Let's see. ETBs will be $120 by the end of the month. Please moving different. People moving differently with them. I feel you on that. So the second wave should be coming out. What day is that? I think the second wave comes out pretty soon for Ascended Heroes from distros. Again, I don't have distro. Full disclosure, I do buy off people who do have distro, or sometimes I use people's account who have distro, but I don't directly purchase from them. You see what I'm saying? I help them get their spend up. They make a little money off me. And so sometimes it is a mutually beneficial thing we have going on with certain people, but you can't get every product. I'm assuming the second wave of ETBs are hitting LGSs. So I don't know if they're hitting LGSs. Yo, my boy T Rugged Joey, my man. How much do we charge for a swirl tax on slabs? I've never had a swirl ever since I was a kid anyways. I don't even think we knew what swirls were back then. So I'm not sure. Yeah, shoot for the moon. And if somebody doesn't want to pay it, then they don't want to pay it. With your website, what threshold do you use to put them there versus direct contact? I was toying with a website myself, but worried about scams. Listen, here's the thing. I've talked to a non-TCG. I've talked to lots and lots of people that run online businesses. There's nothing you can do, man. That's the cold, hard truth. Every now and then you are going to get scammed. It is what it is. It's part of doing business. There's nothing you can do about it. It sucks. But you need to price that in. You need to factor that in as well. So it's a very difficult thing having an online business, probably having a business as well, like in person, but I've never had one of those. So I can't speak to that degree, but you have to factor that in. Out of every 200 orders, I seem to get scammed roughly. Between 200 and 250 orders on my site, I tend to get scammed at least once. Or out of 200 to 300 orders, somewhere in that ballpark, UPS or FedEx fucks up my package, or USPS. It just happens. And then it's a loss, right? You're not going to put that loss on your customer. Now, if they scam you, that's a different situation. But if UPS, I had UPS send me an email. It was about a month ago, maybe more. I don't remember, for some Gengar. Thankfully, it wasn't very expensive. It was 3 of those Gengar like battle decks. And it looked like they ran it over with a fucking truck, dude. It was ridiculous. But anyways, they damaged it. And they said, hey, put in a claim. I put the claim in. I'm still waiting to get my $50 back. So there always is that risk. And so what I did for the customer, I said, hey, man, here's a picture of your box. You can see the shipping. They canceled your order, blah, blah. They sent it back to me. It's in pieces. I took the L. I was out. I don't know how much money. How much is 3? At the time, I think I was charging $30 a pop, which is probably under market, but whatever. So I was out $90 and I'm waiting to get a $50 claim. It's part of doing business. It sucks. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it most of the time. Just to tell you. Glad to watch you live. Well, thank you, Pokeplane. Did you say the Mega Charizard cases, not the Costco ones? Yes. So I have the original one. Yeah. So I can show you. This is what it looks like. I opened these for a customer because, to be honest with you, I accidentally oversold one UPC. And so I'm not going to dirtbag them and be like, hey, man, I'm out of stock. I opened up a case for them. This is how the sealed case comes. If you've never seen UPC, SPC, like even prismatic, this is how they come. It's not the red tape with the white tape. This is how they come from distro. So this is from distro, not my distro because I don't have distro. But yes, I have these available. $800 plus shipping. Generally, shipping is going to be about $20. If you're on the West Coast, we'll call it 25. Yep. So that, yep. DJ. Oh, my boy Mimic Brew, my man. I love you, buddy. Love the newest vending video. Thanks, man. That video didn't do well. I didn't expect it to do well, but we did break 1,000 views. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. DJ, what's the most you'll pay for? Well, it depends, shiny packs. It depends. Are you saying me personally or you? Um, it's a brand new set, man. As a collector, so I have different mindsets. So you need to tell me what we're talking about. I am a collector. I'm also an online business owner, and then I'm also an investor. But investing has taken a pause. I'll be honest with you, so that way I can focus on my business. So it really depends what we're talking about. If we're just going to open some packs or whatever, it's very different mindsets. Bottom line, if you just want to open up some packs, man, you just got to pay up in this market, or you just don't participate in this market. That's got to be your choice. I don't think you're going to get too many deals right now. I have been offered 200 ETBs last weekend for 95 per. I thought that was pretty good, but I didn't end up doing it because I had to drive 3 hours there and 3 hours back. It was 6 hours. I did the math. It wasn't cheap enough to where I thought it was worth my time. Because, I'd probably at the last weekend, I'd probably be able to sell this for 105, right? Yeah, 105, move 200. I think I can move 200 ETBs for 105. But I did the math. I was like, it's not really worth it. It's a lot of time to invest. And I had work the next day. So I have been offered a 100 pack, a 200 pack. I've had people offer me a 150 pack, but they're still really high on what they want for them. And so unless they're going to ship them to me. Now, if you ship them to me, that's a different story, right? If I can make $7 to $9 in ETB, I will do that if somebody ships it to me. Often, though, people, are hitting me up locally, which I really do appreciate. Thank you, everybody who watches my channel. A lot of people watch me from Virginia. Shout out to all of you. Type 33 if you watch me and you're also in Virginia. But unfortunately, like I said, they want me to pick it up. And yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that because it's a time factor. It's not really a money factor. It's a time factor at that point. I would rather just stay at my house. I can make a lot more money just working from home personally. Just I like being at home. If I can get things shipped to me, that's the way to do it. I will do things locally if they're close, but it'd have to be really affordable. If somebody offered me $80 ETBs, I would drive to them. Yes, that would be worth my time because then I could probably profit like $15 in ETB, sell them for 95, get them all sold really quick. And I would feel very comfortable with that number, but I'm not going to drive multiple hours there and back, to make $5 in ETB. It's just not worth my time. I would have done that early in the business, but I think like I've really grown this business. It's still brand new. So keep that, take that with a grain of salt. But I feel like we're at the point now in our business to where like, I don't have to drive around and make $5 in ETB. It's not really worth my time anymore. You know what I mean? We've kind of moved on from that. But hey, when you're starting off, man, you got to get inventory and you got to take $5. I get that. Is there a difference between the Charizard UPCs and where you buy them? Are the Costco UPCs better or worse? I don't know if I'd say better or worse. I would say they're different. I don't know if the product inside's better or worse, I should say. They're probably exactly the same. Now, on the Costco ones, they do put a Costco sticker on them. Can those be peeled off? I'm not sure, but I would think those are less desirable over time. It's kind of like the Dollar General version of Prismatic, right? Like you can get a Prismatic Evolution ETB from the Dollar General for $40 and it has like a $40 like it's not even a sticker. It's like embedded into the ETB. I would never want those for an investment. Never. I would never want that. It's ugly. It just, ugh. I would just personally pay up and buy the good Prismatic ETB if that was me. So are people going to pay up for the Costco version? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they would. I would hope they wouldn't. They do come in sealed cases, but they're only a 2-pack, right? So the Costco ones are much smaller. Well, yo, what's up, my boy Pantix in the building? Thank you for being a member and supporting the channel, buddy. I love you. Yeah, they come in a 2-pack, so they're different. But to me, that doesn't mean everybody speaks like this. I look at it as the more inferior product for me. That doesn't mean other people are going to say that or think that, but I would not personally. God, I'm choking. I would personally not want to invest in those if I had a choice. You know what I mean? I would personally not want to. But that being said, if you're just going to open up a bunch of packs, hey, screw it, man. You know, that there's still the pack value in those. Those are still going to be worth something. Absolutely. But again, the question is, can you take the sticker off? I genuinely don't know the answer to that question. And so that would be something that I would look into more. I would look into more. Guys, if you're not following me on Instagram, what are you doing? Did anybody come from Instagram today? Let me know. Check us out. So I will be vending in 2 days at a Comic Con. Super excited. And I'm gonna bring some comic books too. I got a bunch of comic books. I got a lot of comic books. So I'll probably bring some of my expensive comic books. I don't think I'll bring two. Maybe I'll bring like one box of cheap comic books. But I would like to make some big sales. Yeah, no problem, Casper. Yeah, no problem, buddy. But I probably will bring like my first appearance of Morbius in a 9.4. So that's worth like $2,000. I'll probably list it for 2,000. If somebody buys it, great. If they don't, it's okay. And then I'll just reinvest the money in Pokemon. I saw those $90 Ascended Heroes you posted with some imperfections. No, they were good. They were good. They didn't have any imperfections, actually. Well, so what I do as a disclaimer, just to protect myself, is I'll write in the description when I do ETBs, this product may or may not have minor imperfections. That way somebody can't cry if there's like an itty bitty like pinhole, like this small, right? Like, or the corner is just the slightest little. I would never send somebody something like some serious damage, you know, but that's sometimes how they come. Right? You just never know what batch you're going to get. You can open a brand new sealed case, and these things happen, right? I opened up a brand new sealed case of Lost Origin, and two of them had very minor flaws. It had like I literally just opened those. God, we sold 8 out of 10. I haven't listed the other two because I'm probably going to sell those this weekend. Lost Origin. Actually, I apologize. I'm going to sell one of those because somebody locally wants to buy the other one. But I will sell one of those this weekend at the show. I would have scooped. The thing is, guys, if I were you, like our dude, we have so many people that do this. So look, this is our store, right? So let's see. Let's just type in Ascended Heroes. There's so many people in the email list now, bro. Like these literally, so I listed 4 today, literally sold out in about 10 to 12 seconds. I'm not exaggerating. So what a lot of people do is they click notify me when this stock comes back. Right here. Look. Sorry, it's out of stock. But you can add your email here and you will get an email when this comes back in stock. Same thing with the UPC. I really don't want to sell UPCs. I'm trying to sell by the case. But it's the same thing, right? You just write in here for any product that you like. And then what's happening is that there's so many people that have signed up for these, like Prismatic Evolutions, whenever I put those back in stock, right? For Prismatic, there's probably at least 200 people that have signed up for the email list. And I don't email them. The system emails them. As soon as I put it in stock, all these people get blasted. Like, here, this shit's in stock. And somebody buys it fast and they get a deal, right? So if you're waiting and like you think you're going to come on the site for something hot like Ascended Heroes, you're doing it wrong, man. You're going to have to sign up for the email notification. You would have priced at 105. I know I could have priced them at 105. I could have easily priced. Dude, they probably would have sold out just as fast at $100. No problem. However, like I said, I got them for $80. And so I was comfortable with making a $10 profit. After taxes, I probably don't actually make $10, but whatever, right? I like to give back to the community when I can, or the people that, use my store. So I can't always do that, but when I can, like I said, I got those for $80. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I can sell these for 90. Somebody's going to get it for well under market. And they're probably really happy right now that they paid those, right? So it's a win-win, man. I'm not a greedy guy, man. If I can make my little bit of money, I make my money and I keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I just make my little percentage and we keep it moving. I don't get too greedy. Where's the Comic-Con at? It is at a college in Williamsburg, Virginia. So it's a little over an hour drive for me. But they invited me to the show, so they paid for the table, which is the most expensive thing. So something you guys need to consider if you're vending. If you guys need vending advice, let me know. I think I've gotten pretty good at being a vendor now. Type 22 if you want to hear any vending advice. You need to make up for your table for sure. And so you need to factor that in. And so the table I did last week, it was a great show, bro. We came home with like $6,200. It was really good. It was my best day. fantastic day. $6,200 for 7, 8 hours of work. Bro, it was great. To be fair, there's a ton of prepping, like a ton of prepping that you have to do and other stuff. But it was a great show, man. DJ, now the go to vending. I don't know about all that. Shout out to my boy Dittos. Ditto's the one who got me to try out vending, man. Shout out to you, bro. I miss you, buddy. I know it's a niche question, but do you write up a capital contribution document when you sell PC stuff through the business, or just bake into the finances like the business bought it? I don't do any of that. So my CPA can do that. I'm working with my CPA right now for the first time ever. Obviously, I just started this business in October. So I just give him my expenses. I give him what I paid, my receipts, blah, blah, blah. And he's going to do all that. So not sure all the details on all that. I'm glad to push that on to him. It's money well spent. How are we feeling about Surging Sparks? I really like Surging Sparks. Oh, I got a bunch of Journey Together in today as well. Booster boxes, enhanced and non-enhanced. I'm going to do some math, see, make sure I can make $20 a pop on those, and then I'll list those. Probably won't list those until next week. Anyways, for vending. So listen, last week the table was rather expensive. It was $165. So my advice to you, depending on where you're going, right? If you're doing a big show like that, which you probably won't start off at a big show like 703. It's one of the biggest shows in Virginia. You're probably going to start off with a smaller show, $50, $75 for a table, somewhere around there. Generally, is probably going to be pretty fair for like a medium to small size table. You need to think to yourself, what can I sell that's going to be a little bit more of a premium than I do on my online store? Because you have to make up that money, right? So think about this. Mega Dream, right? I'll just pull it off the wall. So on my store, we sell these for a really good price, right? We sell these. If you can't get Send to Heroes, you get the Japanese. I sell these online for $90, right? Because I don't really have an overhead, right? However, when I'm vending, I list these for $95. The reason is because that extra $5 helps me pay off my table. So I'll do that with like pretty much most of the sealed product. My Phantasmal Flames that I've had on my store for the last 3 months that nobody wanted for $75. Nobody wanted them. Nobody, bro. I probably was selling 1 or 2 a month. Now, the price of Phantasmal Flames gone up to $90. I can't keep them in stock because people want to overpay. I raised the price. Now people want to overpay. So what I do at the shows is I raise all my ETBs by $5. I raise all my sealed product by $5. I raise pretty much everything, but not cards, obviously. But like I raise everything by like $5. And I say, okay, I am bringing 20 sealed product or whatever I'm doing. If I sell all these, that will pay for my table, the extra $5 on top. So you have to factor that in. That's very important because you don't want to go to these shows and sell what you would normally sell for. Because if you sell what you normally sell for, yes, you're technically profiting on your cards or you're technically profiting on your sealed product. But are you really, considering you just paid $50 to $70, or in my case, $165 for that table? Now, if you go even larger, let's say you're going to Collecticon, which I have not done, and I don't think I will be doing. Those tables are $300 to $500 for a small table. $300 to $500. You are going to have to figure out how to just break even on. And I'm here to tell you, if you're selling a bunch of dollar cards like I am, $5 cards, $10 cards, it is hard, really hard to make up hundreds and hundreds, hell, $500. So you're going to have to raise your prices at these shows, guys. You got to figure that out. I would come into it with the game plan like I do. I have a game plan already. I raise all sealed product by $5. And what's funny, even when I raised my sealed product by $5, I'm still the cheapest in the entire building. Now, if you really want to do it, what's considered the smart way, you do it the way the other vendors do. The other vendors, they're selling Mega Dream for $110. Okay. Now, that's way above what I'm selling them for. I'm selling for $95 at the show, right? But if they sell a couple of those, or then they sell a couple of their ETBs, which is either full market or $5, $10 plus full market, they've already paid their table off. So figure out what you're going to sell to hopefully pay off your table, because you will be net negative if you do not. That's just my 2 cents. That's something that's very important. I feel about certain Sparks. I really like it. Surging booster boxes are getting printed to death. They are back to the vending machines now. Good. That's a good thing. That means it's a buying opportunity. You should be buying Surging Sparks. Yes, buy. Yes, I would be buying Surging Sparks. Absolutely. You guys know I bought 4 cases last year. the end of last year, those all sold out, right? Buy them. Like you're not always going to have these opportunities, guys. Like I know it feels like it's very far away for Surging Sparks. It probably feels like I have tons of time with Prismatic. It probably feels like that next block. I believe Journey Together is in there. It feels like you have so much time with these. You're not going to have as much time as you think because who remembers when the new year happened? Guys, we're in March already. Like it's about to be spring. Time is flying. And before you know it, 2026 is going to be over. There's only so many opportunities you're going to get, man. In my opinion, pull the trigger on these reprints. When the price is going down like they are right now, buy some. Not saying you have to spend all your money, but if you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like do that. But don't just sit there and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. Oh, I got more time. I got more time. I got more time. It's going to keep. No, dude, take advantage of the times you have. And then, if there's another time, then take advantage of that as well. But I don't think you should just be sitting there waiting. When things are getting restocked, that's a buy signal, in my opinion. Have you seen how many blooming onions TRJ has in the background? 0. He's all Lorcana in the background now, right? Is there one thing you can tell the DJ from October? One thing, what would it be? Mine is telling him specific sets they have mooned. I have to say I'm really proud of myself. The way I purchased heavily in November and very heavily in December. I would say buy even more. Yeah, buy even more, bro. That's what I would tell myself from October. Buy more. Like I took advantage of the dips 100%. But I think I would have gone even harder. Yeah. Yeah, just buy more Pokemon. Because you cannot keep Pokemon in stock, bro. Like it's just such a hot market. Yeah, just buy more. Buy more and just keep buying. Yeah. That would be it, bro. That's what I would have told myself if I could talk to myself in October. Prismatic 151 sat at good prices for ages, and now everyone FOMO trying to buy it. Yeah. How much Ascended have you opened? Not much. Not much at all. I opened the ETB with the kids. We got Electros SIR on the first pack, which was really cool. And then we've opened probably 12 packs, like 3 packs. It's hard for me to open right now, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I can barely, no, not barely. I can't even keep my store in stock with Ascended Heroes. So it's hard for me to justify opening packs with the kids right now for Ascended Heroes when the demand right now in my store, like people are hungry for Ascended Heroes. Like I said, I got 4 more today. Those were gone in about 10 to 12 seconds. So it's hard. Like, how can I open up a bunch of Ascended Heroes when I have a business to run? And so, like, that's definitely hard for me to do. I'm not going to lie to you. That is really hard for me to do because I am a collector. I love opening Pokemon. So, but I've had to, like, dial down a lot significantly on opening packs because the more packs I open, the less money we make for the business. And ultimately, the business is what truly matters. Opening packs, it doesn't matter. Like, it's great, but it's not what's important in life right now. Why are people foaming for Pokemon in 2026? Oh, TRJ, that's such a great question. Well, man, could be FOMO from like the 30th, right? People have money, I don't know. People have money to spend. I don't know. I think it's the 30th hype, bro. I really do. But there's also some good sets coming out. It's hard to say, man. There's money to be made, right? There's money to be made. It is not printed. There's not nearly enough printed right now for the demand. And I guess if you want to give it a summary, it's supply and demand. There's simply not enough supply for this amount of demand. I can tell you, just somebody small like me. I mean, I'm a nothing burger. I'm a brand new business that means nothing to the big picture of anything. If I had the opportunity, I would buy $50,000 worth of Ascended Heroes right now for a good price. I would. That's just me. That's just one person. And you got to think about all the people with real money. There's people out there with millions of dollars that would buy that right now. There's people with hundreds of thousands of dollars right now. There's people out there. There's probably countless people with 20,000 ready to spend right now. 15,000, 35,000. So it doesn't even matter like your average collector buying 1 or 2. There's so many people that don't want 1 or 2. There's so many people that want buy the case. There's so many people who want buy the truckload. How many people can buy pallets right now? So I just don't see Pokemon going down anytime soon. Um, because your average person is just not going to get the Pokemon that they want. You see what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Rip and shippers, like there's just so many variables right now. There's just simply not enough product for everybody. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. People are FOMOing because other financial markets are going to shit. Stocks are doing really well, though. I will say that. Did you guys see my new video? Somebody offered me a silver coin. You guys should check that out. I'm not going to spoil it. Watch my new vendor POV. You owe Logan Paul. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure that helps a lot, to be honest. Do you think Pokemon is the best place for people to park their money right now as an investment? No, no. I mean, I guess statistically it has been. I love my Pokemon. I really do, but I mean, I mean, it's kind of boomerish, but I like I like real traditional investments. Um, that doesn't mean it'll be the best, but I like traditional investments. But I think you should play around with Pokemon. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's really good to have like a good amount of money in your net worth. But yeah, I wouldn't go like all in on my net worth on Pokemon or anything because it's a card game, right? At the end of the day, and you don't control it in any way. To be fair, you don't really control stock. You can also get predictions with stocks. You can also kind of know the supply, not kind of, you know, the supply with Bitcoin. I think there's a good opportunity. I mean, Bitcoin's down 50%. I think it has gone up a bit. So let's call it 40%. Bitcoin's down 40%. You know what I'm saying? So Pokemon's at like all time highs, doing this crazy shit. Bitcoin's down 40%. I mean, if you ask me what is the best thing to buy, uh, how can I consciously say buy the thing that's at all time highs? Like, I think the risk there is tough. It's hard for me to like ever recommend that to someone. But when something's down 40, 50%, yeah, it's almost always a good time to buy. So I think there are some great opportunities out there like Bitcoin and other things too. Um, yeah, yeah, just being honest here. DJ Prismatic Collection Box at 166. Goofball right now? No, that's expected. I mean, I thought that was a great product since it came out. I think I was buying them at 90. That was one of my best selling things ever sold on the store. I think is really obvious. It's prismatic, bro. Anything prismatic is good. Now I think 3-pack stickers aren't the best. 2-pack stickers aren't the best. They sell really well. Anything prismatic sells well, right? Prismatic is a phenomenal product. I anytime I put prismatic on the store, it's gone. And by the time I walk upstairs, I'll go downstairs. I open up, you know, a package or maybe I'll pick something up locally from a scalper or whatever. I list it on my site. By the time I go upstairs, it's already sold out. I'm not kidding, bro. Prismatic, the demand is crazy. The demand for prismatic evolutions is just out of this world. Now, Pokemon in general is really hot, but there are certain sets that are just instantly sell out. 151 instantly sells out, whatever you have. Prismatic instantly sells out. Destin Rivals has not been instantly selling out, surprisingly. It used to sell out instantly, but right now it's not. I actually have booster bundles a couple dollars under market. So this is $51. Let's see, Destin. This is the first time I've seen Destin Rivals not instantly sell out on my store. Let's see. Let's see. So this is saying 54. Yeah, so market's about 53. Maybe it's because I'm close to market, right? Which I get. I mean, but I'm also not going to be selling Destin Rivals for a steal, right? So we're $2 under market or something. It's nothing crazy. But this is the first time I've seen Destin Rivals not sell out instantly on my store. Oh, Retro Mike, what's up, buddy? I always see you in streams. You're always ripping chipping with people. Pokemon's true savior is the Crypto Bros, aka Red Panda Mining. Oh, Red Panda's in here. What's up, buddy? Let's see what Red Panda says. Would you say the Pokemon Bull Run will continue on? I think the timing with interest rate drops this year, along with money printer, Pokemon's going to go up. No bear market. You know, dude, that like, who am I? Who am I to answer that question? I'm a random guy with barely 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, running a brand new online business. Obviously, I am not qualified to answer that question. Nobody really is. That disclaimer out the way. I don't think we'll slow down. I think the only time we could possibly slow down is if the 30th anniversary was a bust. I don't think it'll be a bust, but I think that's the only hope at slowing down that people would have. Like the 30th would have to just be terrible. And so, yeah, I think until the 30th, at least we are all but guaranteed to do well. I can't imagine a world leading up to the 30th anniversary that we don't do well. I just can't see it. I don't think it's possible. Not saying we can't cool off for a couple months like we did October, November, December. Not saying that. But going into a bear run, no. I don't see that happening anytime soon. But we'll see. There has to be something big that can happen. Cards are down 50% for Ascended Heroes right now. That's normal, right? Anytime a brand new set comes out, it always starts really high, the cards and the ETBs and everything. That's 100% normal. It happens with every set, literally every set you can think of. It's normal, bro. It's normal. That's, you know what I mean? I stopped selling any prismatic product in Q4 of last year. Nice, bro. Smart. Yeah. GameStop has Destin Rivals for $50 right now. Is probably why. It could be. It could be, man. I don't think people are buying those, though. I really don't. They're sitting on shelves. I mentioned this earlier in the stream. I don't know if you guys were here. I have been going to GameStop, and I've been buying the booster bundles that they have right now. They are $60. I have a discount code, so they get to about $54 for me after taxes. And I'm a pro member because I bought the annual, right? So, yeah, I've been picking up Prismatic Evolutions booster bundles every day. I go to GameStop every day because they allow me 2 per day. I've been going, and they're still sitting on shelves. Nobody's buying them but me. I'm buying them, and I'm going to continue to buy them until they're all sold out because I think they're just too cheap. Prismatic Evolution booster bundle market right now is almost $70. It is almost $70 market. GameStop is selling them to me for $54. That is a no-brainer. I think people who don't buy these are going to regret it. The people that are laughing right now is going to be the same way 151 was. They're going to be like, damn, I should have bought all this Prismatic. It's going to be the exact same thing we saw with the SPCs for Prismatic when those were $200 at GameStop sitting on shelves. They were literally, Type 22, if you know what I'm talking about. They were sitting on shelves, the Prismatic SPC just a few months ago, and everybody was laughing how GameStop is scamming them and it's $200 and these Costco drops are coming. They're going to go to $100, and that never came. Poke Notify and everybody else hyped it up. I mentioned it. I'm not going to lie. But I didn't know if it was going to happen or not. And now they're $300. And if we could all go back in time, I guarantee you everybody would go back in time and buy those Prismatic for $200. I'm not going to let that happen again with these booster bundles. Like I said, I've been going in there. I used my $5 coupon the first time. So I got my first 2 for like $50 flat. That's a steal. If you look at the market price being almost $70, dude, that's almost $20 under market. Are you kidding me? And they're just sitting there. Nobody wants them. So fuck it. I'll buy this shit. And guess what? The end of this year, when Prismatic booster bundles are nearing $100, I'm going to be sitting pretty. I'm going to be really happy. I'm going to be sitting pretty. I wish I could buy Prismatic bundles. All the GameStops around me went out of business. Oh, that sucks. You're buying the taxed booster bundles? Of course. Why would you not? Why would you not buy them? Look at this. Guys, if this was market, I'd be like, okay, maybe it's not a great deal. Dude, the market price for these is $69. And they are selling them for sub 60. Of course I'm going to pick these up. Are you kidding me? The market? Look at dude, look at this. Dude, March 3rd, 33 sold. March 4th, 96 sold. 131 sold today. 131 sold for $70. This shit is so liquid. Are you kidding me? Of course I'm buying these. Even when they were $75 a pop, 28 sold. Look at this, dude. On average, these are selling 43 per day. This is a no-brainer. 43 a day. This isn't 2 a day. This isn't 3 a day. These are flying off the shelves at $70, and you're telling me you can get them under 60, and they're sitting on shelves. It's a no-brainer. Of course I'm going to buy them. You could, and I'm not going to, but you could buy these right now from GameStop, put them online, and make a profit. Now, I wouldn't do that because, after fees and stuff, it's probably not worth the time. It'd be more beneficial to invest in them and to hold them. But yeah, dude, it's a no-brainer. It's obvious. It is a matter of time. How many opportunities are people going to let pass them by, dude? It's just like, I don't get it, bro. People just don't get it. It's crazy to me. Prismatic is moving exactly 60 to 90 day ahead of the 151 market. There you go. Says Izzy. There you go. Guys, I mean, to me, it's just a matter of time. Okay. I keep saying this, but people keep commenting on it. So I'm going to mention it again, right? Look at this shit, bro. Now, I'm sold out of these a long time ago. I didn't make, crazy money like that. But these are $155 and they're about to rotate out. The booster bundle. Okay. The bad sets. Okay. No, we'll look at the good sets first. Palday and Fates. Booster bundle. Are you going to tell me that Prismatic is not a better set than Palday and Fates? I don't know anybody that would say that. $130. $130 as these are about to rotate out. Are you going to tell me Prismatic Evolutions is not a better buy than this? Okay. That's fine. Look at this. What's a really terrible set? What is it? It was just as expensive as Prismatic. It's from Scarlet and Violet. Not Obsidian Flames. Fuck. What are the other sets? It's not a good one. It's not Temporal Forces, I don't think. Temporal Forces. I don't think it's the booster bundle. Let me see. There is something that blew my mind. Oh, it's Paradox Rift. I think it was Paradox Rift. Hold on. Bro, look at this. Temporal Forces. Temporal fucking Forces, guys, is $62. Most recent sold, $68. Are you kidding me? Temporal Forces, most recent sold, was $68. And people are saying, do you think it's a good deal for sub $60 Prismatic? If fucking Temporal Forces? Are you kidding? Duh. Paradox Rift. Yeah, that was the one I was looking for. Paradox Rift booster bundle. Look at this shit. Are we kidding right now? Are we joking right now? Paradox Rift booster bundle, $63. You can get a Prismatic Evolution booster bundle right now from GameStop for cheaper than you can buy a Paradox Rift and a Temporal Forces. And you're going to ask, is it a good buying opportunity? Of course it's a good buying opportunity. You could buy that shit for in the 50s. We're talking about Prismatic Evolutions here, guys. Yes, it's a great time. Of course it's a great time. Come on now. Of course. It's a great time. Of course it is. It's so fucking obvious. I feel like this is like one of the most obvious things in the freaking world. And opportunities literally sitting right here in front of your fucking face. And like, I feel like a crazy person. I feel like I'm literally crazy. Like, nobody's seeing this shit. How is nobody talking about this? How is nobody seeing this? Like, dude, look at this, bro. Fuck out of here with this shit. Temporal Forces? Get out of here. Come on now, guys. Of course it's a great buy. Now listen, like I said, if you got your $5 coupon, because you get one every month, you get $5 off. This is no fucking break. Dude, go bring one of your old video games in, get $10 off. I don't know. But fuck yeah, you should go buy that shit. But guess what? I am the crazy person. Do you know why I know I'm the crazy person? Because they're still sitting on shelves at all my GameStops. And not one person has bought them but me. That's what the manager told me. He's like, why do you keep buying these? Nobody's buying these right now. I was like, because everybody's a fucking idiot. That's what I told him. I said, because they're all stupid. But at the end of this year, they're going to regret it. They're going to say, damn, why didn't I buy up all those Prismatic bundles? I should have bought those bundles. You know why? The DJ going to have them all. Look, I got all these from GameStop recently. Drop. Look at all this shit. That's me. Every last one of these. Yo, Pokey Profit. Yo, you got to hear my blabbering. Every last one of these I picked up from GameStop this week. I get 2 a day. I got to show you something, Pokey Profit. I'm the only person locally, my manager told me, stupid enough to buy these. I'm getting these for $54 every time I go. $54. And guess what I'm doing tomorrow? I'm going back to GameStop and I'm buying more for $54. And I'm going to go I can't go the day after that because I'll be vending. I'm going to go Sunday and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. And I'm going to buy every fucking one because nobody in my town wants them. And everybody thinks I'm an idiot. But you know who's going to be laughing at the end of this year? I'm going to be laughing. And guess what? You know what's going to happen? Not if, but when these near $80, $90, $100, that's when everybody's going to want them. This is what I try to preach on my damn channel. And it's so frustrating. It's so fucking frustrating, dude. It's so frustrating watching people when things are cheap, when things are affordable, they do not want them. But as they rally, as they go up, everybody wants it. And it's literally the most frustrating thing in the world. Is that how am I getting them for 54? I'm going to GameStop. And nobody fucking wants. Here, let me show you my GameStop, boys. If I can find the photo. Dude, they're sitting. My manager told me I'm the only idiot buying them. There's not one person in the last, how many do I have? 10? I've gone 5 days, 4 days, whatever the fuck it is. He said, I'm the only person stupid enough to buy them. He's like, why do you keep buying these, bro? I'm like, because everybody in the world is an idiot. Look at this. This is my GameStop. This is my personal picture. This is my personal picture from my phone. Look. And every day I go in there and I buy them. And I'm the only sucker buying them. Just me. Nobody wants them. And I'm going to keep buying them until they run out because they only give me 2 a day, which is annoying. Now, Poke Profit, I know you came late. Watch this. Somebody asked me, is this a good buy? Are you kidding me? Temporal Forces market is $62. Last sold, $67. $67 for Temporal Forces? And people ask, is this a good time to buy a prismatic for under $60? Temporal Forces. Now, is Prismatic Evolution a better set than Paradox Rift? You goddamn right it is. Market price, $63. You can get Prismatic for cheaper than Paradox Rift. What type of world are we living in, guys? What type of world are we living in that Paradox Rift and Temporal Forces cost more than the damn Prismatic? Doesn't even make sense. Of course, it's a great time to be buying. Look at this shit. Now, Padawan Fates is a good set. I like Padawan Fates. It's nothing compared to Prismatic. How much longer are we going to watch these things go by? And that's fine. I'll be that crazy person. I'm going to be that crazy person. It's going to pay off. I promise you. You know, you can get military discount. Yes. Why aren't you picking up those Destin Rivals? Dude, because I got cases now. If anybody wants to buy one, I don't put these on my store. I only sell by the case. If you DM me on Instagram, I'm sorry, it's too risky. Just throwing them on the store, I get scammed. So I've been picking up Destin Rivals booster bundles by the case, buddy. Sealed case, baby. Market on these is 1,450. I'm asking 1,300. That's a nice looking case. I've been buying by the case, buddy. Yeah. I've been buying by the case. We did get 18 UPC cases in today. If you guys didn't check out my YouTube short or my Instagram, I did open one of them because I oversold one UPC to a customer. But if you want to see what 18 UPC cases looks like, I did display that today. So yeah, I have 2 more cases for the UPCs coming in. PayPal? I mean, if you do friends and family, I will. But yeah. But I only do private sales for sealed cases, guys. I'm not, like I said, we're talking about a lot of money here. Okay. We're talking about over $1,000. I'm sorry. The chances of me getting scammed are just too high. So yeah, feel free. I've already sold 2 of those cases. They're $800. I think that's a steal. Market right now. That's only $20 premium per UPC that I'm asking. UPC Mega. Let me see. Yeah, I think market's $185. That's actually $15 premium, guys. I'm asking $15. Okay. Look at this. Market is $185. Market. Yes, there's 4 in a case. Market is $185. I'm only asking for a $15 premium on each one to get a sealed case. I feel, I feel like that's a fucking steal, personally. But to be fair, I need to add $20 for shipping. If you're on the West Coast, I'm gonna do 25. That shit's huge. That shit's heavy too. So, but I don't want to keep talking about that. People keep asking, but it's out there. You have to DM me if you want those. If you want cases, I'm only selling private sales. I'm not gonna be putting that shit on the website. You need that. My wife bought a bunch from GameStop with military discount. GameStop $5 off, cost average 55. No one wanted to buy them. We never find prismatic in any store the last 6 months. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Right now it might not seem like a deal, man. It might not in the moment. Look forward a little bit. Just look down the road a little bit. If I order something on your site, will you open it live? Of course I will. I don't want to open 30 packs though. So if you open, I think I'm sold out of Nil Zero. I might have one more. If you open like a Mega Dream or an English thing, yes, I will open it for you. I'm sorry, I'm not about to open 30 packs right now. But if you open something that has 10 packs or 9 packs, yes, I will. Yeah. There's a sticker on the back of the Charizard UPC from Costco. I just slowly peeled it off on mine and no damage to shrink wrap. Just letting you know. Nice. Well, I'm glad that. Just picked up a prismatic collection box for $150. Due to market wanted 166. Talked them down to 150. Nice. Yeah, it's good. Do you want to buy Mega Dream? Yeah. Man, we got 92 people here. What a great day. Make sure you guys check us out on Instagram. Type 22 if you're following us on Instagram. I will be vending this Saturday at a Comic-Con. I'm super excited. You know what's funny? Again, I've always said this. I'm a big comic book guy. I've gone to comic book conventions since I was young, bro. I'm a big fan. And I remember at Comic-Cons always seeing like one booth that didn't make sense there. So, when you go to Comic-Con, historically, you sell comic books or something Marvel related or DC or, comic books, right? Something like that kind of fantasy thing. But then I remember always seeing one booth that had like Magic the Gathering or Pokemon. And oh my God, dude, the amount of people that would go to them because there's only one of them in the entire show. Bro, they had more crowds than the comic book places because they would literally be that one vendor for that one product. And there's so many people, you'd be surprised, who go to Comic-Cons that don't want to be there. Like they'll go with their wife. Maybe their wife wanted to go or vice versa. Maybe the wife's really into Pokemon. She just goes to Comic-Con for her kids or for her husband or whatever reason, right? And that's who I'm going to be. I'm going to be the guy, the only person at the Comic-Con that has Pokemon. I'm going to have tons of Pokemon. And I'm really excited for this opportunity because, when you're normally at a show, you're competing with tons of people, right? You're competing with 200, 300, 500 other vendors for attention, and there will be no competition at all. So thankfully, I won't have to like really adjust my prices too much. If it's a kid or something, I'll work with them. But, it's going to be really awesome. I'm really excited about it. So it's going to be really good for us. I gave you a follow. Enjoy your content. Well, thank you, Blake. I appreciate that, buddy. There's a sticker on the back. Let me see. Yeah, let me know if you do make an order. Let's see. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm excited. Yeah, so we got a bunch of Journey Together today that came in. We got Ascended Heroes, but those, like I said, those sold out in like 10 to 12 seconds. We got 18 UPC cases. I already had the 2 Destin Rival booster bundle sealed cases. We got some prismatic in, but that sold out in seconds again. Sorry. And then I got the holiday calendars, like the 30th anniversary, not the holiday, the 30th anniversary of the Pikachu. Guys, have you seen those prices? They're starting to go up. Those Pikachus, people are starting to grade right now. Let's see. 30th anniversary Pikachu. Keep your eyes on these. I know these were seeming like they were going to kind of be a dead product. But I would keep your eyes on this. Not saying it's going to be a play. I have no idea what the future is. But keep your eyes on this. This went down to like $24, and now it's starting to slowly go up. So I did get 4 of these in stock. Yeah, we're at 28 now. I think people are starting to make a play on these. Let's see. That's lightly played. How long will that last? I don't know. But hey, this moved up, bro. This is yeah. Maybe technically it moved down, but it's a $3 promo right now. I think that's probably why, because the pack selection isn't really that good. I did list some of these on the store for like $24.99, I think. So a little bit under market. I paid $20, so I'm not making much money. Full disclosure. Credit card declined. Uh-oh. Thoughts on heavy Ascended Hero PC ETBs. I mean, I really like Ascended Heroes. Um, the Pokemon Center, man, it's so tough, man. Like this market's so tough. You know, it was nice when it was 220, but I was thinking maybe go down to 200. Um, yeah, I don't know. For me, the Pokemon Center has sailed. It's sailed. Not saying it won't go to 500 or something. I like the regular ETB better. It's more liquid for me, but I'm also thinking from a business mindset, business stand. You know, I can find 10 people that can afford an ETB compared to 10 people who, or I'm sorry, I can find 10 people who can afford the base Ascended Heroes ETB for every one person that has $300+ for a Pokemon Center. And as we get to 400, 500, like, you know, I can find less and less customers. So I personally like the regular ETB better. What I really like though is sealed cases. I think that's going to hold a lot better value than loose ETBs. So I would be probably paying the premium for the sealed case. What's your Insta? Right here. It is DJ's Poke Center. Here, there's my link right there. Feel free. DJ, do you know about the swirl on the Pikachu? No, I did not know there was a swirl on the Pikachu. Oh, if that's the case, bro, see that's why. That's why they're going back up. I don't know if that's true. I haven't confirmed, but if there is one, I believe steel. If it has the Cosmos swirl under the boot tree, it's worth a lot more. Really? They're downstairs. I'm too lazy. Oh, I need to list some One Piece. I got 2 packs of One Piece. I don't know. It's really nothing, but those sell fast, man. Actually, I'm going to list those on the store right now. I always have people ask me about One Piece. So when I see it, I'll pick it up off of, you know, if somebody's selling it, I put it on the store, but, you know, not too many good opportunities for finding those, but I do have 2 packs. Just came from GameStop. Prismatic bundles sold out. Was able to get 10 bundles over the last 5 days. Now wielding down the Destin Rivals. Oh shit! See, people at your Best Buy or your GameStop are smarter. Mine are stupid. All right, so let's see. What did I just say? One Piece. I'm gonna update the website. These sell out fast, man. One Piece. People love this shit. People love One Piece, bro. All right, so I'm just gonna do $1 a pack. I don't really care. I'm not gonna make much on this. Sometimes I just, you know, I don't really care about making a ton of money off of it. There we go. I just listed my 2 One Piece packs. See how fast that takes. Hey, my 151 ETB has a small rip in it, like 1 inch. Does that knock the price down a lot? Yeah. 1 inch? Yeah. 100%. Yeah, definitely, bro. I would say, I'd say a minimum of 20% for 1 inch. So a big ass tear? Yeah, for sure. Especially on a high dollar value item. Yeah. Yeah, 100%, bro. Especially if it's on the front, I'll forget about it. If it's on the front, you're fucked. If it's on the side, yeah. Yeah. What I would do is I would offer 90% to people. See if there's any takers. Probably won't be, but shoot for the moon, right? Shoot for 90%. But don't be surprised if you have to settle for like 80. Forgot I signed up for GameStop 4% cash back credit card. We'll have to use that if I keep finding prismatic bundles. Well, I don't recommend ever using credit personally, but hey, DJ, do you have a good method for tracking cost of goods sold for taxes? I do not. So my accountant's going to do all that good stuff for me. So basically, I talked to him, my CPA, and honestly, dude, I just use Excel and I just log in every time I make a purchase and the date. That's really it. And then Shopify, I have, you know, the total number. So what is it, 1099 or whatever it is? I forget the form, but it's on Shopify. It just tells you like this is how much you sold or whatever. And if I really had to break it down, I would. And then I keep all my receipts in case I get audited. And that's it. And like he does all that, man. I don't do that. So I know on your Schedule C, I looked at the Schedule C because I'm pretty good with the accounting for my YouTube stuff. I've always done my own taxes, but once I looked at the Schedule C, yeah, I saw cost of goods sold and all this other stuff, and it was like 40 different numbers. And I have done accounting level 1 and 2 in college. To be fair, that was like 15 years ago, and I was never really good at it. So I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's too much of a headache. So I'll just let the professional do it, man. And he charges between 350 to 500. I'm gonna be honest, he's 100% going to charge me 500. Like, why wouldn't he? So I expect to pay 500. Yep. New customer message. Oh, hold on. Oh, somebody's messaging me. Dude, you know what's been doing really well for me? Like out of nowhere. Take a guess. Locally, what's been doing really well? My bad. I'm live. Right. Oh, I got a deal potentially coming up. This guy locally. Dude, I have sold so much Mega Dream this week. I think I've sold 10 Mega Dream in person, which is really unusual for me. I don't really sell a lot of Japanese in person. And then I sold one Nil Zero in person and of course a bunch of English, but the Japanese has been selling really well for me in person. I don't know what's going on, but it's great, dude, because people have been telling their friends about me. And so word's starting to spread that, like, dude, you're so much cheaper than the LGS. And you got to think too, people locally don't have to pay shipping, right? So I'm already like under market. But then they don't have to pay shipping. So like now word's starting to spread. I've had a couple of the repeat buyers that are buying like one Mega Dream every other day now for the same people. I met a new guy today. He said I was gonna be his new plug. He bought 4 Mega Dream off me. It's been good, man. Like business is starting to pick up. Like people are starting to hear about us even locally, which is awesome. So yeah, dude, I think I need to re up on some more Mega Dream, man. Hey DJ, great vendor video today. Thank you. It's my first one. I'm surprised people are offering silver. Oh yeah, that was fun. He was cool. Shout out to him. His name was David. Silver went nuclear recently, and I think it might go up. Yeah, as he said in the video, I was interested. I said, what can I get? He said the spot price you'll get 80%. I said so. At the time, he told me, I just took his word for it. Silver was worth $90. So he told me I'd get like 80%, which I think was 72. And he's like, yeah, we could do that. I was like, well, I got to make money. I can't give you 72. I'm not going to do one for one. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'll give you 62. Because honestly, I don't really want to go to a pawn shop or wherever. I'd rather just have cash. So if you're going to give me something like silver, or like I have to drive there, it's an inconvenience for me and time is money, right? So I offered him 62. He told me I would make 72. I felt like that was a pretty good deal, but he didn't want to take it, which I understand. But yeah, I thought that was cool. At least it was cool for the video. Are you dropping it off to them? I generally make people meet me pretty close. Like they're all local, right? So it's not like far. I always find it hard to find the time to coordinate meetups. So I'm really smart. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yesterday I had people meet me at Lowe's back to back. So I set the appointments together or 5 minutes apart from one another. So I had one person meet me right after work at 6 o'clock sharp. And then the next person was 6:05 in the same location. So I went to Lowe's parking lot, found the first person, sold them their Mega Dream, said, thank you very much. Turned around. They said, hey, I'm pulling up now. I ran over to their van, sold them Nil Zero, and then I went home. So I try my best to do that. I try to take multiple customers at a very similar time block, not exactly the same. So that way you have a little bit of space. But I don't really try to go far. Like I'm not going to go far ever, but not for like a couple hundred or, $100. Like I would never do that. But because you got to think on Japanese, the margins are so slim, bro. Some of these boxes I make $5, right? Some of them I make $7, right? It just depends. Nil Zero, I'm making $2 right now because I bought like really early, one of the earlier batches. So I make $2, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to be going too far out of my way. Hey, DJ, been watching your videos and finally started selling on eBay and whatnot. Looking to try to vend soon. Nice, man. Why don't you just make a YouTube channel? Make a YouTube channel, bro. Like eBay and all that stuff is great. But if you can do it on your own on Shopify or Wix, I don't know if Wix is good. Brian says it is, so I'll take his word for it. But like if you can do it on your own, man, that's the key. Now it is 10,000 times more work, but if you can do it on your own, why not? Mega Dream is good. Helped my buddy vend a show 2 weeks ago. Sold out of Mega Dream. Yeah, Mega Dream sells great, bro. Yeah, I go 5 minutes at most. Don't do whatnot person. 5 minutes? I mean, I'll do like 10 minutes. It depends what it is. I don't like selling in person. But here's the thing. On my store, I don't know why, but Japanese just doesn't sell fast. Like it's very slow. 1 or 2 Mega Dreams a week. Every now and then I'll get lucky and I'll get like one customer that'll buy like 3. But Japanese on my store sells very slow. Very, very slow. But in vending, oh my God, flies off the shelf. And recently, like I said, in person, it's been really good. So I got to churn and burn, man. I got to keep it moving. So, I mean, if that's what it takes, it's not much work, right? You go on Facebook, I send a bunch of pictures of like, my background, say, hey, got Japanese for sale. I'll put the price and it's been doing really well. Earn, what's up, buddy? I was just watching your live stream with Retro Spec and uh, uh, Jodo. Dude, well, yo, do you have a link for that investor rating? I was actually very happy. So on Reddit, apparently there was a post that rated all the like Poke investor tubers, and I actually got a C. I was really happy about that. I feel like that was really fair. I like my C. I don't expect better than C. I was happy with the C. Does anybody have a link for that? I was flattered. I was like, okay, we'll do C. Cool. I'm good with that. I was happy with C. It means you're not great, you're not bad. I was like, okay. I'm cool with that. I just started this channel like not too long ago, so I'm good with that. Like, hey, C's a compliment. C is good. I like C. Yeah, I was really happy about it. They had like everybody on there, bro. Let me see. Let's see. Reddit, Poketuber investor ranking. I don't know how you would find it. I don't know how they found it, but I'm really curious on this. Oh, wow, that came up instantly. That took zero effort. So yeah, my boy Earn, if you guys are not following Earn, please follow him. But they showed this on their stream. So of course, the S tier, this is the best of the best. They got Alpha Investments. I think that's fair. Poke Plumber. Now I like Poke Plumber's channel. S tier? I don't know about that. He's a good dude though, and I like his channel. I don't know about S tier though, but that's fine. Whatever. Nostalgianomics, Poke Profit, my boy Poke Profit. He up on the top. Well deserved. Vapor Self. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Like he just put it all in on Prismatic. Now, to be fair, he could have had better gains than just buying Prismatic. So I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Pokeoz, I don't know anything about Pokeoz. I've heard the name. I don't know anything about Ketchum's really good. Ketchum's really good. He's living it. He's doing millions in sales, blah, blah, blah. You got to respect this. Pokemart on B is crazy. That's bullshit. Ain't no way we putting Vapor Self. No hate. But hey, come on, bro. Pokemart is very well respected, runs a multi-million-dollar business, is doing very well. And you're going to put this dude in B? That's crazy if we're putting Vapor on A. Come on now. Damn shiny stocks. I don't even know who that is. Poke NE in B is criminal. This is crazy. Oh, okay. You know what? Let me back this up. Is this Poke investing? Okay. All right. I don't think Brian even does Poke investing. I like that we're respecting him with at least a B. Now, if we talk business, he's S tier. I don't even know why he's on this, to be fair. Just because, like, he doesn't even talk about investing ever. So this just shows me they don't even watch YouTube. Like, there's no way that you watch PokeNE's videos and you're like, oh, he's talking about investing. I've never once thought, like, Brian talks about investing. But whatever. Rob Burns, I actually don't know who that is. People just want to hear plays and how to spend money. Okay. Earn at C? What do you think, Earn? What do you think, sir? Earn? Do you think it's pretty fair? Do you think C is a good ranking for you, Earn? What do you think? How do you feel about getting a C? Like I said, I feel good about getting a C. I like getting a C. I'm cool with a C. I just started this channel. I just started publicly this Pokemon investing thing. So I'm happy where I'm at. I think it's well deserved. I'm not good. I'm not bad. We're average. I think it's pretty cool. All right. I'll wait for Earn's answer. Henry's Poke's Corner. Nice guy. Good dude. I don't know how his plays have done, to be honest, because he talks a lot of Japanese and like foreign languages. So I haven't really looked at the data of that. Collector Dream TCG. I unfortunately don't know who that is, but I do like the logo. Pokebeard. The only thing I know about Pokebeard is that TRJ. Is it TRJ doesn't like him? I don't know much about that. It was never a phase. He doesn't even do Poke investing, really. So I don't know if he qualifies to be on this list. I don't try hard, so seems fine to me. Yes, he's good, man. We're good with our C's. Pokechuck at D. That's fucked up. Pokechuck's good. I would put Pokechuck above me. He's been doing this a lot longer. Seems to know what he's talking about. So I think that's a little A little mean. I don't like that one. Retro specs at D is criminal. That is crazy work. Retro specs, I don't know the guy personally. I have spoken to him once or twice in the DM, but he is running like 10 million plus business, isn't he? He's doing it big. He's doing huge collabs, like millions and millions of dollars in sales. That's just his sales. Millions and like not consolidating. What's it called? Consignment. This dude's doing tens of millions of dollars. There is no fucking way. Dude, come on. Ain't no way I'm above retrospect. This whole list is just void at this point. But okay. Christy Holds. I don't really know much about her. I don't know. I've seen some of the shorts, so I'm not going to comment too much there. Twice Baked Jake at E. I watch his podcast every now and then. He's more of a collector than I am. So I don't know that he talks about investing much, to be fair. So I don't really see him as like, maybe I just haven't watched enough of his content, to be fair. So I'm not sure about that. JBTCG, I'm not sure who that is. PP, I don't know who that is. Phillips Collecto, I don't know who that is. Pokestocks, they put that motherfucker in F. God damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Okay, here's the thing. Pokestocks is a very young man. So I don't like talking about people that are young. I want to say he just came out of high school. And so I don't want to discourage him at all. You know what I'm saying? He's very young. I'm not going to say anything bad. I know he tries really hard and he makes daily content. So yeah, F tier is kind of messed up, I think. I think we shouldn't try to like discourage the young kids because he's probably like 18, 19. You know what I mean? He tries really hard. Does he know what he's talking about? Probably not because he's young. You know what I mean? But so I don't want to attack that. I don't think that's nice. I don't like him in F because I do watch his content. Pirate King, I've never heard of that person. Northwood at F, that's crazy. Come on. That's crazy. That's messed up, bro. He's an OG. We got to show respect. Like, I would gladly move aside my ranking for Northwood. Like, that's fucked up. Okay. TRJ at F, that's fucked up. Come on, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's my boy right there. Shout out to TRJ. F is crazy. F is crazy. Come on. He's had some good plays, man. He's been wrong. We all have. I've been wrong. Everybody's wrong. It's human. That's crazy. F, that's crazy. Danny Phantom as G. We just disrespecting people at this point. Like, we're just being jerks at this point. Come on, man. You got to respect the OGs. Now, to be fair, Danny Phantom is not an investor at all. So I don't even know why he's on here. I think he should not be on this list just because he doesn't talk about investing at all. And he says, like, I'm not a good investor. And it's not really his lane. So I don't know why we're even putting him on here. We're just throwing shade. I don't like that. I don't know who Pokemon is. And I've never heard of Poke Jace. But I am happy that I made a list and we didn't do too bad. But this is criminal. Like, let's talk about the criminal shit. Okay. Pokemart being a B is criminal. Pokechuck should not be a D. Retrospect should be an S tier. Like, that's crazy. This to me is the worst one. And TRJ. This is crazy. TRJ and retrospect. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? This is crazy. Northwood is just disrespectful. That's just disrespectful. We're just being disrespectful. We're just being disrespectful at this point. I don't like it. I don't like it. My rating was good though. But we're being rude at that point. Come on now. Let's show some respect. Henry's Poke Corner is a good guy. He's a good guy, but has bad takes. I don't know. I don't want to talk bad about Henry. I like Henry. What's your opinion on the Sam's Club prismatic bundles? So I got 4 of those. I think I'm just 2 of them have a small hole and 2 of them are good. I think I'm just gonna bring them to the Comic-Con this weekend. I'm gonna be honest with you. You talking about which one? The new one? The one with the booster bundle and the surprise box? I mean, it's still 10 packs of prismatic, so I would treat it as 10 packs of prismatic. I don't like it personally. I think there's way better prismatic products out there, like almost all of them. Not all of them, but almost all of them. I don't like it personally because it's not a sealed booster bundle. And for me, that is like the biggest issue. I am concerned with the plastic around it. I'll just pull one out. Fuck it. I don't know, man. I just don't like this product, man. Like I said, though, you still have to respect the product. It has 10 packs of prismatic. There's no denying that. It's just a disgusting looking product, bro. Look at this shit. Like, I don't know. It's just ugly. Look at this, bro. This came from the factory like this. Like, this is disgusting. Like, I don't like anything about this product, man. I don't know. It's ugly. It's awkward. It's big. I just don't like anything about this product, man. But like I said, it's still 10 packs of Prismatic. So if you can get it for cheap, definitely pick it up. And I think you'll do well with it. But I don't like it. I don't like anything about it. I don't like anything about this personally. But no, I'll be selling these this weekend probably. This one has a hole in it and it came like this. Look at this. Look at this itty bitty hole. So this one's definitely going to go to somebody and they can open it or whatever they want to do with it. And then the other one has a hole in the exact same spot. And then I have two that do not have a hole. So I'm just going to sell these, bro. Like, nah. If you're investing, I would invest in the real booster bundle that's sealed. That's just me. But this thing is thin, bro. Like, this is dangerous, bro. This is dangerous to me. Look, like, I don't trust this at all. This thing is just waiting to have an accidental tear. Like, this is thin, bro. And then if this rips at all, it's very, very weak, man. If this rips at all, you just ruined your booster bundle. And now, to be fair, the surprise box is still sealed. So yes, certainly there's value in there. You also have the promo, which is nice. But I don't like it. I don't like anything about it. But you'll still do fine with it. If you can get them, absolutely pick them up. If you can get them for a good deal. Sure. Still 10 packs. But it's awkward. Like, I could fit 12 packs in 2 booster bundles and it'll be this big, right? I could get a third booster bundle right here. Oh, I might be able to get 4 booster bundles for the same. 4 might be pushing it. Let's see. 2. No, we could do 4. We could do 4 booster bundles with the same amount of space. I don't like anything about this product, man. I really don't. But it's still a good buy if you can get it for cheap. Yes. But I don't like it. I don't like anything about it. What's up, Phantom? How you doing, buddy? Rip it and pull the God pack from Perfect Order. Plumber, TRJ, Joey, Chuck, DJ, Henry, and Oz are top of the class for Poketubers. Oh, I wouldn't put me in the top of the class. Thank you. Maybe if you want to put it entertaining, if you want to put me in the entertainment value, maybe you put me up there. I'm not going to self-proclaim myself. Thank you, though. The Costco bundles like that, when they're wrapped like that, are so much better to open unless you're a hardcore dedicated flipper. Bought my limited 2 and pulled the Jolteon. Worth ripping. Nice, bro. No, I wouldn't say certified flipper. I would say if you're trying to invest, there's just better products, right? Like there's better products in every way. For space, I'll take 4 bundles all day over that giant thing, right? Now, yes, if you're trying to collect, if you're trying to have some fun, yes, it's a great product. And like I said, it's still 10 packs. There's no denying that. It's still Prismatic Evolutions either way. I'm just saying people who are going to keep this sealed are not collecting, they're investing, right? So I just don't like this as an investment on my wall. It's a weird size. It's very susceptible to rips. I don't like anything about it. I just don't. I just feel like there's way better products. But again, if you can get it for Sam's Club price, hell yeah. Buy that shit. Absolutely. But I wouldn't pay full market for those. Me personally, I would pay full market for the bundle or anything else. Sam's getting the Black Bolt. Yes, Black Bolt, White Flare, phenomenal. Pick those up. Keep those. You guys know I'm a huge Black Bolt, White Flare fan. What do you think of Black Bolt, White Flare heavy hitter boxes overpriced in the market? Which one's the heavy hitter? Is that the Unova, the huge one? That's 11 packs, right? Black Bolt heavy hitter. Let me make sure it's like the full size one. Make sure I'm not going crazy. Yeah, I love these. I think these are phenomenal. Anything Black Bolt, White Flare, I love. I love Black Bolt, White Flare since the day it came out. My kids and I started opening it, had a blast. I master setted Black Bolt. I almost master setted White Flare. It just got too expensive and too hard to find all the cards. That being said, I think it's a fantastic set. I think it's a very undervalued set. I think it's a great set all around. I love everything about Black Bolt, White Flare. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic set. The opening experience is fantastic. It's got everything you could want except for Gen 1. But besides Gen 1, which to be fair is a big deal that it doesn't have Gen 1. It's got the top cards that you would want. It's got the red Victini BWR. It's got the white Reshiram. It's got the Zekrom. It's got the Zekrom SIR. It's got the Reshiram SIR. Those 5 cards, very expensive cards. So it's got top chase cards. Okay. Then it has like what 70 illustration rares, like tons of illustration rares. So the pack experience, the pack opening experience, phenomenal. You're always having fun with that set. It's a fun set. It's a highly valuable set at the top level. So it's got the low level fun. It's got the mid level stuff too. It's got tons of SIRs. A lot of those are still worth a good amount of money. And then it has the top cards. It's just a great set. It's just, I love everything about it, man. It's awesome. Fantastic set. And it's like Crown Zenith. If you got some Crown Zenith, you might want to open that, right? Because it's got really good pull rates. And so like opening Crown Zenith is a very positive experience. And so opening Black Bolt White Flare is a very positive experience. You're going to have a good time opening. It's got the Seismitoad, right? It's got a lot of things going for it. Like there's 2 different Victinis as well. Like there's so many good things going on for that set. It's got God packs. To be fair, most of the God packs suck. My son got a God pack and the top card was like a $30 SIR, but still it's got God pack. It's just a great experience all around. I think it's a fantastic set. I really like it. Yeah. Now, if you have kids and you want to open Pokemon, in my opinion, and I would get some Japanese. That's one of the best experiences you're going to have. Something like this, it doesn't have to be Mega Dream, but something where you're guaranteed hits. So Ascended Heroes, listen, guys, statistically, you are going to spend $110 on an ETB and you only have 9 packs and you're going to get nothing. You're going to buy 3 of those, right? You and your 2 kids are going to have one. So you spent $300+. You're going to open up $300 worth of Pokemon and statistically, you're going to get one of these. Okay. You're going to get nothing. And it's going to be a terrible experience. There's nothing worse than spending hundreds of dollars and getting nothing. Is a very bad experience. That's why, in my opinion, mix in 1 Mega Dream, bro. Mix in a Mega Dream. And then when you open that, you always get something good. A minimum of an MA. So you get something good. I think if you have young kids, especially if you have young kids, oh my God, please buy some Japanese. It is a fraction of the price. It is 10 times a better experience. And you have fun doing it. With English, it's great. I love English. I am primarily English. I love me some English. Not saying don't buy English. I'm just saying if your goal is to have some fun with the kids, it is not Prismatic Evolutions. It is not Ascended Heroes. Now, of course, somebody in the comment sections out of all 89 of you is going to say, well, me and my kids opened up Ascended and we hit Gengar. That's great. But for every person that hit Gengar, there's 300 people who hit nothing. So statistically, if you're trying to have some fun, Ascended Heroes is not the play. Prismatic is not the play. Statistically, there are way better sets to be opening. You would probably want to buy the singles at that point. Maybe not at this point because they're very expensive. Any new set is very expensive when it first comes out. Hey, curious what you think of Japanese 151. I feel like it's been slowly moving with not many people talking about it. Yeah, I mean, it's so expensive. It's, if it came down in price, I'd be open to buying it. I look at it like that ship has sailed for me. It's just too expensive. I think over time it'll do well. But you have to understand it's also Japanese, right? So Japanese is always looked at differently. But I love Japanese myself. I'm a big fan. But it's still, it's still the runner up, right? And 151 regulars, it's the one to get. But I do like Japanese. Yeah, the market for Japanese is a lot smaller in America, though. Booster bundle and surprise box. Black Bolt White Flare under the radar because it's sandwiched between Destin and the new Mega Block. Well, it's also, what is it, Gen 6? Gen 5? I can't remember. But it's not a popular generation anyways. So, as I've said for many months now, Black Bolt White Flare on the internet will have you believing, up until recently, people are finally becoming bullish on Black Bolt White Flare, which I think is great. But up until recently, people were very negative on Black Bolt White Flare online. There were a few people like myself, Mimic Brew, and there was a couple others. Definitely, there was a couple others that were like preaching Black Bolt White Flare when they were $70, $75. Like, dude, this set's so good. And everybody on the internet's like, no, this shit sucks, blah, blah, blah. It's a terrible set, blah, blah, blah. Now people are starting to pick up, wait a minute, Black Bolt White Flare is pretty good. And now everybody's starting to say, well, you know what? Yeah, it is good, right? So now the mentality is changing and people are starting to pick it up for sure because they're looking at the specialty sets. Almost every specialty set does well, except for what? Shrouded Fable. Shrouded Fable hasn't done well, but Paldean Fates did fantastic. Prismatic, fantastic. The specialty sets do really well over time. And so I mean, come on, man. Like, I still think it's very, very undervalued at $90 or whatever it is for Black Bolt and like 85 for White Flare. It's very undervalued, in my opinion. I think the wrap is ugly as fuck, but I was able to snag 12 for $40. Yeah, you're doing great then, Nacho. Like at $40, bro, fuck yeah. Dude, if you can get them for 60, pick them up. Because again, the pack value, how much is Prismatic a pack? $9? So if you can get it for under $90, you're doing well, in my opinion. It's a no-brainer. Plus promo, right? If you get the Umbreon, I think it's like $15 to $20, something like that. It could come down. It could have come down. I mean, there was a point where that Umbreon was like a $60 card last year. To be fair, there's way better Umbreon promos that have released after that. Specifically, the one from the figurine collection. That's the Umbreon to get. That'd be the one to get if you wanted the Umbreon promo. But yo, my boy Caveman, what's up, buddy? You placed the order? Did you place an order? Let me see. You bought a Mega Dream, apparently. We've pulled some nice stuff for my boy Red Panda Mining. Let's see. Did Red Panda Mining payment pending? Okay. Yep. So he did just buy a Mega Dream and he asked us to open it on stream. I don't normally open things on stream. However, if people request it, yeah, sure. All right. So we've already pulled for Red Panda Mining on this stream Mewtwo, SAR, and Gengar, SAR. So I don't know what you're expecting to get, buddy. The only thing we haven't got for you is a damn God pack. All right, let's see real quick. Now, this is 10 packs. This is a specialty set. If you guys have never opened Japanese, this is the Japanese version of Ascended Heroes. And like I said, it's a much better pack opening experience than what you're going to get out of English. You're guaranteed at least one MA. So let's see what we get for Panda. Are you ready, Panda? All right, pack number 1, buddy. What do you guys think he's going to get? I'm feeling Clefairy. I don't have to mix it, right? I don't remember. I don't remember for Japanese if I have to mix it. I'm feeling Clefairy. What are you guys feeling? Oh, there we go. Cynthia's. I forgot the Pokemon. Oh man, what Pokemon is that? Is it Rosemade? I don't remember. Hey, we got a MA. We got Electros. Oh, is it Marnie's? Is that Marnie? I thought that was Cynthia. Oh, I'm tripping. Nice. Oh, yeah, something else. Nothing good. And is that Ends PP? I don't remember that one. Nice. First pack. Let's go. Spirit Tomb. Oh my God. Is it Spirit Tomb? I knew it was something else. I thought it was Cynthia's. Is it Marnie? Where's Marnie? Bam. There we go. You're so right. You're so right. There we go. Red Panda. Oh, that's what you were saying he was going to get. I love Cynthia, man. I think she's such a cool character. I'm actually a Cynthia collector. I collect Cynthia. Anything Cynthia, I'm a fan of. So, does that mean the rest of your cards are going to suck? The first pack was good. We got an EX. Okay. What do you think? Does that mean the rest are duds now, Panda? Was that your good cards? I don't know. Is that vanillish or vanilla? Oh, nice little art. Oh my God, I'm losing my voice. I can't remember his name, bro. I pulled that before. Bellybot. Nice. Nice, dude. You're getting some good cards. Okay, you're getting some good cards. You feel a Gengar? Again? Bro, I already pulled you a Gengar. You're being greedy. You think you're about to pull another Gengar? Dracloak? Another Electros. Got a couple more left. Dude, you know what? If you guys really want to have fun with your kids, I recommend open a Japanese non-specialty set. So like because these specialty set, these booster boxes come with 10 packs. If you open a non-specialty set, they come with 30 packs. So what I do with my kids, it's under $100 for a booster box, and we each get 10 packs. Now that is fun. You really get your money's worth. The kids never disappointed when we open 10 packs each. Oh, I do not know the name of that one. Oh, I'm sorry. Zaxian, whatever the fuck that is. Let's see. Here we go. All right, ask me your dire questions. Tomorrow's Friday. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Gardevoir. Boom, boom. Nothing really in that one. Jamming Tower. Is that the name? Damn, that's crazy. You guys know that. Was that Torpedo? Is it called Togepi? Oh, Zekrom. All right, you got two more, buddy. Two more chances. Two more chances, Panda. Gengar. We already pulled him a Gengar and we pulled him a Mewtwo. Oh shit! What is this? I haven't seen that one. That's dope. I love this one. That's nice. I don't know that one. I've never even seen that card. That's a nice one. Who is this? I didn't even know that was in Mega Dream or Ascended. That's a nice one. I like that one, buddy. Last pack magic. That's a cool one. You got some good cards. Oh, yep. That was it, buddy. So, in summary, hold on. I got to leave up this AR real quick. That was a good pack. That was pretty good. You got some good hits. You didn't pull a Gengar this time or a Mewtwo, but we got you some good stuff nonetheless. All right. So, here we go. Your MA was Electros. So, like I said, you're always guaranteed at least an MA in Japanese, which is always fun. Unfortunately, today we got Electros. But that's always fun, right? It's always a good experience, man. You know, even on your bad day with Japanese, you still have fun. At least you have fun. In English, bro, I remember one time I opened 4 Prismatic Evolution ETBs with my kids. And the highest card we got was a EX card, bro. Maybe a full art, probably not though. Do you know how that feels to open up 4 Prismatic ETBs to get a damn EX card, bro? Bro, that shit hurts, bro. That was over $400. That was probably like 500 and something bucks. That shit sucked. When is it getting a restock? I had a huge restock today. I had a really big restock today on the store, bro. You got to sign up for the email thing, bro. I added Ascended Heroes ETBs. I added some prismatic products today and yesterday. What else did we add? Dude, shit just sells out so quick, man. I ordered 3 more items. Open them. Wait a minute. Hold on. What did you really? What did you order? Better not be no damn 30 packs. I'm not opening 30 packs. Okay, I don't see anything else that you ordered. I have 5 orders right now that I need to pack. 1, 2, 3. What did you order? Also, some special sets in Japanese have 30. Oh, okay. Or 20, 151. Okay. But all the high class sets. Okay, fair enough. You're right. I should have said high class. You're right. I don't see anything, Panda. Did it go through for you? I don't see anything. Can you tell me what it is? I opened 10 Prismatic ETBs last year at launch for MSRP and got Terrapogus SIR. Got a 10 though. There you go. Trying to stay positive. If you want to get in the nerdy, dirty ditches of how the Japanese boxes work. Yeah. See? You never know what you can learn. Panda, I'm not seeing a new order for you, by the way, buddy. Panda, I'm going to give you 20 seconds because I got to go to bed. I got work in the morning. What did you miss? Panda bought a Mega Dream and requested us to open it on stream. We just opened up. We opened up a Mega Dream for him. These are his hits. Pretty good. Not bad for one booster box. There's his MA. Not the best MA, but you know, is what it is. I love this Cynthia. It's there, same order. Okay, let me see. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it, buddy. I mean, I believe you, but on my end, I'm not seeing it. Did you buy all my Mega Dream, bro? I hope you didn't buy all my Mega Dream. How many do I have left on the store? I might need to update that. Yeah, it says I still have 3 available. Yeah, you didn't. You didn't buy nothing, bruv. You didn't buy nothing. I'm gonna add 6 just total. Journey Together bundle, Astral Radiance loose pack, Brilliant Stars loose pack. Dude, I sold a lot of loose packs this weekend. Holy crap. Dude, Temporal Forces even. So you bought my 3 Astral Radiance? Oh, we're gonna open up Astral Radiance? Damn. All right, well, I'll just hit you up later if it doesn't work. How many Brilliant Stars did you order, you said? Because it's not showing up, but I know you personally, so I'll open it. How many? So I'll just pull them for the stream. We're about to open up some Sword and Shield, boys. Damn. No, I can't click into... Bro, don't exist. I'll click on your order. Oh, you're so right. I lied. Okay, so you ordered... Okay, you're so right. I see what you're saying. You ordered 1 of these, 1 Brilliant, and 1 Journey Together. Okay, hang on. All right, you guys ready? What do you want to start with? We got Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Journey Together is downstairs. I'm not about to walk downstairs. All right, we'll do Astral Radiance. Ooh, Astral Radiance. Ooh, I don't know. What's the trick for Astral Radiance? What's the trick for this? I don't know. I'm gonna do 3. All right, let's see. I don't know if that's it. Eevee, good start. Tech issues? What's going on? That's an adorable Eevee. Oh my God. Can I give this to my daughter? It's probably like a 10-cent card. Can I give that to my daughter? Nothing good. Oh, I lied. Got Electrode. Cute. That's a cutie. Hey, man, you can't open 1 pack and expect something crazy. All right, Brilliant Stars. 3 back. Okay, so I was right. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Brilliant Star. Now I'm excited about this one. 3 back. There we go. Boom. All right, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. That was fun to open, though. No music tonight? No, I didn't put music tonight. Sorry, Panda. Journey Together. Okay. So I'll say this, Panda. I don't know where my bundles are, bro. I think they're downstairs. Give me a minute. I'll get them. Yeah, my bad, Panda. So honestly, dude, I don't even bring a lot of stuff upstairs anymore because like it sells so fast. It's not even worth walking upstairs because then I have to bring it back downstairs when I get an order. All right, Journey Together. What do you want to pull? I've never pulled the Clefairy. I bought a Clefairy. I never pulled it. I've been trying with my kids actually. It's been really sad. We've opened up over 100 packs probably. Still never got the Clefairy. All right. You ready, buddy? What do you hope to pull? Tell me before I open it. Do you have an Instagram? I sure do. Can somebody link it? It's DJ's Poke Center. I sure do. Also have a website, djspokecenter.com. My boy Panda. Oh, Whale Lord. Okay. Whale Lord. I sure do. It's DJ's Poke Center. You want more Articunos? Ooh, I'm picking up one of those. Oh, I almost cheated you on a card. Cubone, bone. Nothing on that one. All right, here we go. Come on. I hope we pull the Articuno for you. How many Articunos do you have? I have an Articuno, PSA 10. I love that card. I bought off eBay, actually. It's really cheap. You know what's super cheap? Crown Zenith Lucario promo. You buy that on eBay for like $100, PSA 10. Criminal. Just one from the back for Journey Together. Yep, that's what I've been doing. Oh, hold on. My bad. You can tell I don't be rip chipping. Okay. I bet you pulled the fucking, yeah, I pulled the hollow, didn't I? Sorry. It wasn't anything. You got 2 packs left. I don't rip and ship, okay? But on request, I do. If people want me to open it for them, I will. But I don't rip and ship like that. Boom, boo, boo. Come on. Oh, there was an Articuno. It wasn't the one you wanted, but I did succeed. Oh. Okay, then. Last pack magic. How are you doing today, Sophia? I hope all is well. From my boy Red Panda. Come on, buddy. Sorry, buddy. I apologize. Well, thank you for your service. Now some other sucker doesn't have to buy that booster bundle. That shit sucked ass. English is so sad, isn't it? You really don't get your money's worth, bro. You really don't. It's so sad. English is like, it's so depressing, bro. Keep all the cards today, even the Mega Dream. Give it to your kids. Are you sure? I'll give it to the kids. They'll be happy. I'm good. Love watching you. Hopefully we do business sometime. I have a huge collection. Ooh. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram. I'll just tell you, depending on what it is, I'm paying 80%. Now, if it's a bunch of ancillary products, like packs, you know, I mean, if it's good packs, that's different. But if it's like Stellar Crown and like Journey Together packs and like ancillary products, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I would be at 75% for those products, but I'm overall 80%. But if you have really good products, like all booster bundle, if you have all booster boxes, ETBs for like good stuff, we could move that up for certain things, but I really try to be at like 80%. So feel free to hit me up, DJ's Poke Center, and same as the store name, but the easiest way to hit me up would definitely be Instagram. I'm always buying, always looking. 151. You know how many people are trying to sell me 151 right now? Oh wow, Evolving Skies. Yeah, hit me up. Ooh, so many people are trying to get out of 151 right now. I have not been offered 151 as much as I have until this week. Like this week, by far, has been the most 151 I've been offered because it's up so much that everybody wants to get out now. Which I'm not gonna lie, 151 products a month or two ago, I was like, yeah, I want as much as I can. These days, it's really scaring me because like I have to turn a profit, right? You know what I mean? Like full disclosure, obviously, I have to turn a profit. And I got stuck with a lot of Destin Rivals because people were selling at the top. And I didn't get out of all of them. I got out of all of them but one. And now I'm stuck with the one. So like 151 does scare me to buy right now. It really does. I have to think about it. I wouldn't even be over 80% on those just because they're up so much. Like it's really scary. And the condition is very concerning for me. Like if there is a small imperfection on anything like 151 related, like I probably wouldn't want it. Like because if it's not minty, I'm not going to get market or even close to market. And market's a lot, right? Like Pokemon centers are like 1,300. I don't even want those to be honest. Like, I don't even want to touch those things. The regular ETB maybe, but let me see what's the regular ETB even at right now. 151 ETB, $600. Like this shit was just 400. You see what I'm saying? Like this scares me, man. And like everybody's trying to get out of 151 right now. Like this scares me, man. 600. I'm sorry. Market price is 554. My apologies. Market price 554. But like this is wild. Like this is why everybody's getting out of it. It's up 50% in 3 months. Like I could get caught holding the bag. Oh, sealed 151 case. I wouldn't feel comfortable buying a case of 151 to be honest. There's too many fakes. Like yeah, I wouldn't buy that personally. I'm sorry. It's just like I'd have to know you like personally to give you the sealed case like what it would cost. I wouldn't buy a sealed case of 151. It's too risky for me. I could get burnt on like 5 grand or whatever it is. I have no idea what it is. Could be a lot more. Yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable buying a case of that. It's too scary. There's too many fakes. There's a lot of issues with 151. Things that people thought were legit when they open it, it has like shrouded fables in them. They got the stickers wrong at distro. I don't know what a case going for. I wouldn't want to buy 151 case to be honest. It's too risky for me because if I open up that box and it's not what it is, I'm fucked. You know what I mean? Like it's too scary of a product for me. All right, I got to go to bed. I got work in the morning. Thank you, everybody. Like I said, please do check us out on Instagram. I love every single one of you. Hope you have a great day. Good luck to all of you. Feel free. I am buying. Oh, here's some of the products I need, guys and girls. I need Twilight Masquerade ETBs for cheap because they're not expensive. So don't try to. I got to make turn a profit. Okay, I want to pay $65 for Twilight Masquerade ETBs. I think market's like 70. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'd like to be at like 65. Like I think that's like 90% or something. I think that's pretty high. I need White Flare, Black Bolt, ETBs. I'd be at 80% for those. Journey Together, not so much. I would take it if you have them for cheap. I need Surging Sparks ETBs for sure. I'd be at like, I don't know what market is. What is market on Surging Sparks? I don't think it's very expensive. Surging Sparks ETB. Let me just check. Wow, this went up. Damn it. Those are 86. God damn it, man. When did this happen? Okay. All right. I'd be at 70 for that. Because nobody's paying me friggin' $86. I can tell you that right now. Let's just see what 80% is. Yeah. 80% is $68. I'd pay 70. So that's like 82%. I'd give somebody 70 on those. I need a lot of the like cheaper ETBs if anybody has them. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Hi, Patrick. Bye.